Elatorius, Victorialus.
Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter, and welcome back to Rome! Yeah! Yeah. I do apologize for the lack of Rome content, as of late. I've been spamming you to death with World of Tanks, and evidently you've been taking the abuse rather well, so I thought might as well, get on and play some Rome. To be honest with you, I've just been in that mode where I've been just solidly playing a World of Tanks. So what I'm doing is I'm having a forced break from World of Tanks. I've become quite addicted to World of Tanks at the moment, and it's kind of... Well, no, I wouldn't say addicted, and there are days where I just don't want to play it, but I know I'll actively play it a lot more than anything else. But I have a commitment to make, and the commitment is Rome. So, in the last episode, we once again defeated the ever so annoying armies of the Gaulic tribes. Now, of course, it's been quite a difficult time as well, because sadly, we haven't been able to make any kind of attacking push anywhere. I mean, technically we could try going up north, but I wanted to push people off Mediterranean, because we've been spending a good portion of our turns just trying to keep the enemy at bay. And it's quite frustrating in all honesty, because you know, we've got loads of people. I want to kind of get on in life and not just be constantly stuck here. But the Gaulic people are being so annoying. If I can take Mediterranean, it'll not only increase my gold, but also a fair amount of other bits. So, without further ado, in my previous episode, I said, right, we're going to send Marcus Julius out onto the field to take the city of Medioliam? I can't remember. And in the process, I lost too many dudes to count. So, as much as I don't want to have to... Do we have any ability to buy more? Yeah, I'd probably have to buy a fair amount. In the process, I decided to very foolishly auto-resolve the battle. This meant that instead of having a fair amount of light casualties, a good portion of my Hastati army is quite low. So, my high-quality infantry are now no better. However, luckily, all I need to worry about now, luckily though, I should be able to attack, and I am going to press on with the attack and take over this blasted settlement. It's going to be a major pain in the arse, but here's hoping that my men can assault the enemy positions, and because they are higher quality infantry, we shall kill a lot more bad guys. Nonetheless, I will be extra careful. However, problems are arising because the bastards are sneaking back into my base. So, what's more likely to happen is I'm going to have to leave Pavatium, opening it up to whoever wants to come in and start stealing. And the likelihood is the enemy are possibly going to... These guys are possibly going to try and take either Arretium or Segesta. And I'm now just going to kind of have to leave it to them, in a sense. It's not the greatest idea, I will totally be honest with you.
Blockades prevent the enemy from...
But at the same time, it's the best I can do for what I know. And if we can take Mediterranean, it'll mean that this part of the front line will take more of the abuse and the punishment, therefore by leaving Pavatium and Segesta alone. Well, maybe Segesta gets attacked a little bit more, but then we can totally shift the front to this one. And then these guys can have the ability to relax and, do nothing. So without further ado, let's get into the next turn. My diplomat is now currently in Normandy, or what will be Normandy. Oh yes, the Roman people are like saying, hey, you should totally attack Carthage, even though I don't want to. Right, so where are the Gauls now? The Gauls are heading towards Segesta, which is good but bad, because now this means I have to prepare for an attack. What's my end of turn report? I am 791 gold down. Arretium is building, and Pavatium has also retrained. So what I'm thinking of doing is perhaps what would be a good idea is if right, I might do that. Who's in charge? Who could be in charge? Right, well it's kind of a risk. I'm thinking of sending my little young dude all the way out here. Yep, he's there. I'm going to take an army of my finest soldiers, i.e. all my dudes here, leaving a small battalion of whatever's left. I'm stealing you and you. You are too good, and I will need at least one slinger platoon. Who are you training? Oh yeah, I'll leave you to them. Right, I'm going to go here. Zoom. You, next turn. We'll go here. You guys, I'll have to just ask for you to not be attacked, or at least... you've got wooden palisade though, and they outnumber you, especially if they have these guys as well. And they've got heavy spearmen. What do I have? Only those guys. Shit. Yeah. And I have to attack them. Okay, well, like I said, this isn't the most easiest of scenarios. Can I ask for reinforcements? Yeah, I might just ask for those guys to join my clan. Yeah! More people to join my fighting. Right, okay. What is my diplomat doing up there? Can he go to Britain?
Yes.
No, he cannot. No, don't say yes when you can't. Don't lie to me. I don't like liars. Honestly. I know. Okay, bad joke, I know.
You are mistaken, sir.
Ooh, don't you get that?
At once.
I love it. When you know you're too much into a game when you start having an argument with an in-game character. It's like... It's a bit like if they're walking or you're talking. It's a bit like if, you know, they say something and you're like, oh, you shut up! And then they say something which almost seems like they're returning the fire, and it's like, don't you have that tone with me? And then you probably get really disturbed by the fact that you're talking to yourself, or at least you're talking to yourself through a game. Enough of that madness. So I need to attack from the bridge. Zoot. No, I just need to go there. I'm gonna have to attack, aren't I? Because otherwise the siege at Sedesta will become overwhelmed. The guys at Sedesta will become just hunkered down to... They'll just get ripped apart. How many dudes are there, by the way? 2 versus 3, but...
Imperator!
100 dudes is not bad. Oh! Oh, would the Senate be wanting to help? My god, wouldn't that be amazing? But we've got bloody dudes here already. Okay, well...
Orders!
I'm going to send him a little further forward.
March! No more moves, sir.
Okay, so...
Orders.
I'm going to have to attack him.
Prepare for battle.
We are going to have to, like, somehow... oh god, was that seriously the last time I played this game? Wow. Ah! Oh game, you're so humorous. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so it's the apocalypse for them. I know we're wasting movement points attacking, but then at the same time, we won't have bloody Gauls coming in and attacking me from the rear. They've been attacking me so much, so I might as well start charging them. I just really want to push these guys out.
The afterlife will have many new souls by nightfall.
No, you think? Oh, but they will have lovely forests to defend them, of course. Okay, clearly because these guys are somewhat buggered up already, I'm thinking of sending them first. It's kind of harsh, but they're already at that stage of their life where they're not very useful, so you might as well let them be the bait. Okay, so all units over 100, I will just stack here. I hate to say this, but even the mercenaries have better rights than them at the moment. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, okay. I have received a suggestion that by someone that apparently I need to use my velites to keep the skirmish mode on. Because apparently to use javelin units more effectively, I've got to keep the skirmish mode on. Fair enough. Okay, you guys, I will activate that, and you will stand in line. Well, theoretically speaking, the Roman legions were fabled to be excellent warriors, blah 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 blah, and they won't break through the lines so easy. But just in case they do, I will happily put some infantry behind them. Okay, I'm going to put these and then these guys. Alright, let's speed everything up. They're not going to move, are they? Well, before we do, let's have a little look at who we are fighting. So, we've got one unit of warband with another unit of warband with another unit of warband. Oh, how original. I imagine there are going to be some sneaky little buggers here, because 241... Okay, let's just say 240. 240. So, two of them there. 480... 484 at the moment. So that's like half of them. So clearly there's going to be more. Right, okay. Because I know there's going to be people out there, and because Velites at this point are a little... the Velites have a little bit few more human rights than them, I'm going to just say that the Romanos... There is a gap between the lines, I won't deny. Right, okay, cool. Sweet. I don't think there's any need for the spearmen or the gladiators. I think this is just going to be a small case. If lucky, if we're possible, I'll... They charging or just standing still? Okay. Yeah, so if we're lucky, we don't even have to worry about sending this line in. I'm not saying that these guys, you know, I'm not saying these guys are completely doomed, but then at the same time, maybe on these two flanks, the right-hand flank is probably not going to have as much luck. Okay, so I'm going to tell them, okay, you chuck spears in their direction, you chuck spears in their direction, and just calmly, you don't even have to run, you can just calmly walk up to them and say, excuse me, mind if I throw a spear at you? Oh, really? Thank you very much. Die! Come on, you little cowards. I dare you. I triple dare you. And I'm just going to activate them, so in case they decide to challenge. Isn't it funny? Oh! Oh, they're starting to throw. Okay, so... Throw... Back up. As in, back up? What are you doing? Well, thank you for taking a pause. He was oh, they're still going for it. Oh no, they are going for it now. We'll have to... Okay, they're all going to start piling on. Right, is that all of them? That doesn't really seem like 734, in all fairness. They're all concentrating their fire on that one angle, which is very interesting. Oh, no, 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 they're coming this way as well. No, Principes are... Right, there's one unit breaking. Oh, so it was... Oh, there were three. No, duh, sorry, my mistake. My brain just died. Right, okay. Grab them. Right, just go grab. You can do it, lads. Just don't die, okay? Ah, bollocks, they're not going to make it, are they? Right, okay, I'm going to send them in. To dead. Still not enough. Okay, only a fool could lose this battle. Only a genius could save him. I wouldn't count myself as that good, but whatever. Okay, you guys break from fight, and you guys get into fight. Ah, they're running away. How many dudes are left? 26. It's actually a lot easier if you just tell your dudes. I know it's a bit cheaty, and I'm not sure if it's still... The best way to do it is to do this. It's basically, when they're retreating... 20... Yeah, 19. Okay, that's enough.
The gods be praised!
How many
The
bad
enemy's
guys
hearts
are?
are full
57.
of fear, and now they flee!
Right, grab them. All ye who don't have spears, don't bother. How many dudes are dead now? Gaul. Yeah, that's about it, really. Sweet. Because they've only got, like, what, a couple dudes left. As long as you make sure it's less than, like... Put it into manageable numbers. Think about it. If you put it in perspective, any unit above the certain... Hey, not their general out. Any unit above a certain number, like 20 or 30, is going to be either, first of all, present in the campaign map. Either present on the campaign map still, despite your attempts to annihilate them all, or you will have, or what you'll have, don't. Cool. You didn't. Oh, for a second there, I thought my general was gonna die again. No. You'll either have people on the campaign map, or there'll be a problem on the battle. And then there'll be a problem on the battlefield because that's 30 men who, if you were just killed whilst they were retreating, will not be there to be a pain in the arse. Oh.
This is a heroic victory,
yeah,
worthy of Roman arms.
It's always a good idea to kill as many. I mean, obviously it's obviously a duh aspect to the game, but even if you're feeling merciful, like, that's very good casualty figures. Oh yes, 8 men die. That's like unheard of back in those times. So yeah, like I was saying, it may seem like a stupidly obvious ideology, but there are occasions where even if you're thinking, oh yeah, well I've totally won this and we're fine and all the blah de blah, it still is a great idea to do something like that, because otherwise you will find that battles in the future may be more, or may have higher difficulty, may be harder to win if you decide just to ignore the retreating men who you had in your grasp. You never know where they might turn up. I suppose the best way to compare it is in like the film, if you've ever seen it, Saving Private Ryan. A bunch of, in the part of the film, well, I'm not going to attack Carthage, so screw you, people. So basically, the general sense is at one point during the film, the patrol... Right, I'm going to lay siege. Technically, it would be a good idea if I had that. Settlement under siege, sir. Cool.
Settlement under siege, sir!
Right, 907 gold minus, but that's okay. They're not attacking. And the Gauls are like, nah, you ain't getting anywhere. Oh, wait. Anyway, Arretium has a blacksmith now, and Asculum has an academy, and Pavatium has highways. All of y'all are good things. So, what must I do now? Well, I can see that... Well, once again, we come into that area of, do we construct something for happiness? Do we construct something for... Actually, I'll have trade. Makes a lot more sense. Oh wow, it would appear that the Senate are actually going to help me on this occasion. As in, like they should have done before, on so many goddamn occasions. Seriously, it's taken them that long. Anyway, at Segesta, I keep saying Segesta, and probably people are saying Segesta, but I happen to pronounce things in a weird way, so don't worry. At Arretium, we've got Triarii. Awesome names, I will say. When the Romans were around, they had amazing ways to call their things. They probably would have a fancy word to call crap things, like, I don't know, if there was like I don't know, something really fancy, like a horrible word. I'm not going to say it because, it's kind of pointless, but whatever. So, we are finally taking the fight to them in the 7th bloody episode. Oh, it's not been my finest introduction, I will point out. And they have attacked. Bugger. You know, I could just attack and defend, but then... Okay, let's seriously look at this. They have 3,180 men. I have but half of that. How many dudes do they have? Oh, it's a lot of warbands. Not as well trained. And... chosen swordsmen. Well, what would be a good idea? Oh, sod it, I'll attack. I'll fight. I have a policy whenever it comes to stuff like this, which is, first of all, if I can defeat the army, then I will do so. If I can kill as many as possible, because we've got another army coming in. It's not like we're going to be completely lost. I am going to withdraw, though, if they get that point, because I'm not going to sacrifice my army, so that way I can, you know, I'm going to make sure that they're there. Okay, so... Oh, actually, pause.
Units, drop equipment. Has started.
Right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is,
Units!
obviously they're gonna be running out of there. So what I want to do is I want to defend. There's a hill advantage here, and okay. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna order my men to reform as soon as possible. Defend with that. The slingers. I'm going to defend the mercenary forces on the right-hand side, and the Triarii on this side. I should have brought at least one more unit. The gladiators, I will leave there. Horses, I will go here. Slingers, I'll put them to the flanks, at least here. Fog is unfortunately making things slightly difficult, but I'm certain we'll be able to hold off. Now, if we can just get into position as fast as possible, we should be able to react. We should be able to get to a point. Technically, we've got an advantage here because of the 2 rams. Like, yes, bring it on, bitches. Are they going to attack though like that, or should we attack them whilst they're like this? I know what. I'm going to push. This is absolutely batshit crazy, but if we can totally charge. Because currently, all of them are there. Fire! Hold up. If we can hit them with the blocks. Right, you guys, defensive position. Attack! Attack! You guys, merrily stroll up there. You guys, merrily stroll up here. You guys... I don't think this is a great idea, but considering the fact... Okay, those guys are attacking. Considering the fact... Right, okay. You guys swing around to the right. Double pace, lads! They are being outnumbered and outmaneuvered. Would be a good place to attack. Technically, a flank op would be a good idea, but try it. Oh, son of a! Flank as well. Hang on. I got him. 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 Sneaky little bastard. I will grant him that. I can see his other commanding dude there. That's it. Break, you little cowards. I dare you. Right, okay. It's starting to turn into a cluster snap. Cluster snap. Cluster lock. Okay. Try and put these guys very cheekily on the right flank. Yay! No more fog. Right, okay. Now that'll actually improve my frame rate. Okay, enemy warband is now routing. If we can totally go for it. Go charging into the fray. Get into the fight. You plug up the rear. Barbarian. Cavalry. I want you guys. Yeah, how are you guys doing, bud? You are taking a long time to knock out there. Right. Slinger the bastards. Anyone flanking from the left? No. Stand to attention and be cool. Well, lots of killing. Okay, these guys are finally broken. That's good. You guys. Season. Here they come. Right, Triarii. Where are the Triarii? They are coming from that angle. Get him! Right, cluster scenario is now in effect. Distinctus. Triarii, get in the fray. I'm going to do a hammer and anvil on the general. For some reason, people are going ballistic in there. What is going on? Oh? Actually, no. Just keep fighting. Kick ass and take names. You beauties. We're taking heavy casualties, but yeah, kicking ass and taking names. Good call. That's it, General. Flank and die. We've got him. Where is my general?
The enemy general flees. Press forward so
catch him. Yes! Nope. Is he gone? Yes! Right,
praised.
he is now
The
dead.
enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches.
Right, now all we need to do is... Actually, no. They're sallying forth against us. Withdraw. We have beaten them to the gate. Now we hold a distinct advantage. Keep this advantage going. I will plug the defences up as much as I can. Cav takes up a defensive position along this line. Yeah, Hastati, take cover there. You guys take up defensive positions there. Slingers, prepare to attack, prepare to defend. Doesn't. Okay, they're out of position. Oh no, they are going another way. Whatever shall I do? Yes, just stand there whilst we shoot. Whilst we shoot at you. Catch him. Oh no, yes, catch him, catch him, catch him. I love it when the AI does something this stupid. Oh my god, have you ever heard of a massacre or a turkey shoot? I think this is the equivalent. This is an ancient times turkey shoot right here. Absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. Obviously we will run out of ammunition and we will have to charge, but these guys can keep firing for a long time. Just automatically start shooting. Who's not throwing all their javelins then? Or sorry, Pilum, for the historically accurate stuff. This is literally an amazing way to win a battle. I didn't think this would happen. Good thing I took opportunities for it. Right, the enemy are now starting to push. Actually, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, now they actually are starting to attack, so... Okay, they've broken... How many more bad guys are there? There's still a lot, and there's chosen swordsmen. Now these are the guys who I don't want to bump into anytime soon. Right, regroup then, and reform. Chosen swordsman. Lots of casualties on their side, and we're definitely winning. How much percentage have I lost versus them? Oh my god! If any of you guys can see that, I've only lost 8% of my men versus 70. 70, that's not just a few oddballs here and there. That is 70% of their whole army. I've killed their general, I've killed their cavalry, I'm killing their heavy units. We are now starting to kick ass and take royal names here. And they're all standing out waiting for me to kill them. It's absolutely beautiful. Ha ha ha! How lovely is this? Literally, I am spamming them to death with all kinds of weaponry, and I wish I just had a machine gun now. Like the equivalent of a Gatling gun in Roman times, which technically you could say is a Scorpio, which is like it was a variation of a light ballista. But that, I never trust artillery in this game. Unless it's attacking a castle, it is literally good for nothing. And I'll explain further on. I'll explain if we ever lay siege and I have artillery on my side, but these guys are taking a lot of punishment. And we've only got... Yeah, I'm just going to speed it up now. Oh, they're actually going to go for my dudes. Oh. Okay, play again. Okay, I'll happily have that. Anvil them. Yes, that's a wise idea. Let's send in our archers to attack them. That just sounds like such a great idea. Okay, hold up. Let's start engaging. We've got a majority of, especially those dudes. Reform. Now, for some of you who may not know, slingers act a bit like matchlock infantry in... they're all barbarians, so it is just literally that. Cool, like I was saying. Basically, these guys, slingers act like straight shot weaponry. So instead of having, there's a lot of dead dudes. Catch. Dump. You guys engage the skirmish. Actually, no. Let these guys take out the skirmishers. Swing around. Hold up. Reinforce. Actually, hold. Actually, no. just charge. Let the general have fun, shall we? Like I was saying, Basically, basically, still fighting. Okay, shaken. Yeah, like I was saying, slingers are kind of special in the sense because they don't, whenever they shoot, they don't fly over their soldiers to have. He's right at the front of it, so I'm be careful with this guy. When they retreat, that'll be when I want to see him die out. Alright, hold up. Fire. General, where are you? You are still in the combat zone. Get out of there. Good call, good call, good boy. Yeah, like I was saying. So, if you have the slingers attacking, they can just as easily kill your own dudes as well as kill them. So it's always a wise idea to... and I left my cavalry in there. They're only meant... Barbarian cavalry, not really useful, only meant to be used like equites, as clear up. Okay, whatever's left, charge. But yeah, slingers can easily kill your own dudes as much as they can kill the enemy. So just be aware of that. Well, currently we are taking a very long time to finish off what's left. We've just killed about 90%, is it? Did I say? Nope, 96%. We've only lost 15 out of our units. I was imagining higher casualties, so I am immensely happy to see. This is a fantastic day. I mean, wow. I've had some good victories, but this is by far one of the greater ones. Yes, you could say the AI isn't as smart, and yes, you could say because I wasn't playing at a higher difficulty, I'm not really playing it as I should. But then at the same time, it's like, well, actually, I'm enjoying this game a hell of a lot more. Well, I mean, I enjoy this game, and I'm playing it how I play it. You know, some people out there who are way better than me can easily come in and like kick any arse any day. But on this occasion, right, get inside there and massacre the lot of them. Yay. Okay, they're retreating. They're retreating. How many more dudes are there? Or is this it? Is this just it now? Because I could technically I could go into there and completely annihilate the rest of them with my cav. I'm going to do that now. Cavalry time. Just get out of the city. Thank God cavalry doesn't take any damage upon going into something. It just takes a long time. And thank God your own infantry don't get damage, otherwise I would just be massacring a good portion of my own infantry. Oh, that's cool. Let's just have a ride on with the general. Oh, they... Oh, no, they're retreating, but... As in, attack them. I don't want you to take a merry stroll and go, hello, how about we have a fight, shall we? As in, actually attack them.